Hi, my name is Joe, and this is my wife, Tiffany. I'm a financial coach with Primerica Financial Services, member of Citigroup. And this is our son, Darius. Say hi.
Hi.
When me and Tiffany were making a decision to where we're going to send Darius to school, one of the things that we talked a lot about was the public school system. And the challenge is that it didn't just seem like there's a whole lot of care. And I know there's people out there that do care, but it wasn't the right spirit. And I had opportunity to go to the school. Started in the 4th grade. I graduated from here, from Pleasantview, in 1993. And the experiences I remember is, you experience God. There's no substitute for that. And once I graduated from this school, it helped me out there in the world with my decision making. I was able to make better decisions. You know how it is. You get to high school and you're hanging out with all your young friends, and some of the things that you experience, it sometimes could be pretty devastating. But I was able to make better decisions because of my experience here. The education level was second to none. High school was fairly easy for me. Definitely from an educational standpoint, and it's the one-on-one time that you get here, that I got here from the teachers, and Darius gets that same experience now. There's a lot of love here, a lot of care. It's amazing. It's a family atmosphere. I mean, it's God.
My name is Diego. I'm 17 years old, and I'm a junior student at Stillman High School. I'm a member of the ACE program and the aeronautics program at Stillman High School. Currently taking air traffic control, which will help me be a part of the FAA one day, maybe, hopefully. When I graduate high school, thanks to the ACE program, I will have 24 credits, college credits, which will help me save a lot of money because it's kind of expensive out there right now. I attended Pleasantview from the 4th grade, and it was a good school because it prepared me for what was ahead of me, and not just educationally, but both mentally, because they straight up told me what was going to happen. If you don't do this, and if you slack off, you will not achieve what you want to achieve. And educationally, they more than prepared me, because I was ready when I got to high school, and there was no doubt about it. I was prepared, and the teachers told me I was prepared, being more than what I needed to be. So I know that here at Pleasantview, education is their top goal, and that's the way it is.
Hello, my name is Dina. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about Pleasantview School. I'm a single parent. I have 2 sons. It has been a struggle through the years to keep them there. Although the tuition is lower than you'll find at any school for the education they're going to receive is top of the line. My oldest son started actually earlier than public schools would take him. He went all the way through K4 through 8th grade. Pleasantview prepared him academically. They prepared him spiritually to deal with life experiences, that he was able to make wise decisions when he hit high school and stay away from most of the trouble that kids get into, and the peer pressure and the trying to drag him off into junk. He was more than prepared to make decisions and stay focused on his education. He did graduate top of the line also, both at Pleasantview and high school. He is now attending a university who handed him scholarships because of his GPA was so high. He also received a private scholarship, so he is more than funded to go all the way through university. I now have my youngest son here, Toby, who is 10. He is in the 5th grade. He is doing actually 6th and 7th grade work. I know he will do as well as my youngest son, because he is being exposed to the same atmosphere, which is nothing but love. I know, especially when my children were younger and I went to work, I could drop them off at Pleasantview and not have to worry one little bit about their safety, their care, none of that. I knew that everybody there loved them, was for them, always guided and directed them in God's love, and not only benefited them, but everybody that they was around. I do believe Toby here is going to graduate and have the same opportunities as my oldest son does. I am just so thankful for Pleasantview, for what it's done for my children, both academically, and important to me is the spiritual side of it, just living daily in God's love, and being able to live God's love towards others. It's just a wonderful school. The sacrifices that were made were well worth it. My children will be able to go on and receive wonderful educations, and be able to provide for their families without having to work 2 and 3 jobs, which is something I instilled in my oldest son. You know, stay focused on your education, be prepared to provide for your family, and you know, he's more than able to do that now. And the same thing for my youngest son here. You know, we do live in economically tough times, and you know, it's not, whatever sacrifice you make for your child's education at Pleasantview is well worth it. They will benefit from it in ways you can't even begin to imagine.
My name is Nadia. I'm in the 7th grade and president of the Student Council at Pleasantview Elementary. Because of God's great love for us, the parents, teachers, and students at Pleasantview really care and work together so that each one can be the very best they can be for their futures, their families, and for our community. We hope that you will consider becoming a part of us at Pleasantview. Thank you. See you at school.